Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Marina with student ID number A12125202126 and I'm from Daylight class. In this video, I'm going to talk about conversation using the concept of English as a lingua franca or ELF. So, I will answer three simple questions. The first question is, what ELV feature appear interaction? The answer is, from the conversation, we can see some common English as a lingua franca features. The first, there are some grammar mistakes. For example, sentence like, the audience is same, or that's glad to know. These are not standard, but they are still understandable. The second, there is repetition. For example, a lot of things. People repeat words to make their point clear or to think while speaking. The third, the speakers use simple sentence. They don't use complicated grammar, so it's easier to understand. And also, there are some expressions that are not very natural, like I was in minus, which means the speaker had very low English ability. So overall, even though the English isn't perfect, the message is still clear. The second question is, do they affect understanding? The answer is no, not really. Even with those small mistakes, both speakers understand each other very well. The conversation still goes smoothly. For example, when someone says, I was in minus, we can still understand the meaning. This shows that in English as a lingua franca, the most important thing is being understood, not being perfect. Okay, the last question is, what strategies are used? There are some simple strategies used in the conversation. First, clarification. For example, when someone says, you're hot, it is misunderstood. So the speaker explains that they mean the weather is hot. Second, self-repair. The speaker sometimes stops and fixes their sentence while speaking. And the third is repetition. They repeat words to make things clear. Fourth, asking again. For example, hot, to change the meaning. And lastly, simplification. They use simple words and simple sentence, so easy to follow. And then the conclusion. So from this conversation, we can see the English doesn't have to be perfect. What really matters is that people can understand each other. And with simple strategies like explaining, repeating, or correcting ourselves, communication can still work really well.